Hello everybody, welcome to this awesome episode of Chat Out, and I believe we have Tribune.
Hello.
Oh yes, in a square circle, and we also have Polo.
Hi.
Whey. And today, as we watch a dog sniffing at some grass, yeah, that's a bit random.
We're going to have to restart.
No, I think we should keep it in. Let's be funny for the fans. Anyway, this week's episode is about mysteries. Have I got that right, Tribune?
Yeah, mysteries of the world.
So I'm guessing when we're talking mysteries, we're talking Bigfoot, UFO,
Loch Ness,
Ghosts, Headless Horseman,
La Chupacabra.
What was the one I was saying? Cape of Cayley.
Yep.
That weird wolfin, Beast of Bodmin. I suppose the Moon Triangle, maybe, or however you say it.
Bermuda. Moon Triangle. Yeah, so the biggest question is, do you believe? I think as much as...
Do you believe that?
I do believe. I think as much as when it comes to it, I'm like, no, I don't believe because I'm going to bed now. But yeah, I do believe.
Yeah,
there are just too many things that go bump in the night that or unexplained that, for it not to be true, I don't think.
and even if it isn't, there's so many things you can't explain, like,
Palm reading, not palm reading, like psychics and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know there are a lot of fakes out there, but there are some where you just think,
How do they know that?
Yeah.
Like, actually, I went to a reading not long ago, and she said stuff that, how was she meant to know? She told me I was looking for a house.
Yeah.
I've never met her in my life. How the hell does she know that? You know what I mean?
weird.
And you could argue that all night. Oh, it's because the way your eyes looked. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, you know what I mean? So
Because
sometimes...
she glanced at your phone.
Yeah. So, sometimes it's just nice to believe. And for me, it started when I was a kid. Like, I used to go down to the pub with my dad, and he used to get these mystery books out and tell me ghost stories and all that. And I suppose, as I got older, watching Buffy and all that, I really got into that sort of thing. And it's interesting. I mean, what do you reckon, Polo?
I don't know. I do believe and I don't believe.
Reasons for that? Or?
Seeing is believing, I guess, at the end of the day.
So you've never seen any ghosts? Or...
No, I don't want to either.
I could say it.
What about the...
that was a dream. Let's just put it that way.
Fair enough.
Hallucination.
Does anyone here have a favourite? To me personally, I've always been fascinated with the Headless Horseman for some reason.
Yeah. It's a very American thing, but yeah, I do like that sort of story.
I got told it was local. So.
No, Ichabod thingy's from America.
Yeah, it just sounds...
I suppose there's loads everywhere.
You got Dracula, although it's probably a bit far-fetched. Bear in mind, I've been to Loch Ness. That was pretty cool. I mean, bear in mind, it was full of...
Tourists.
No, on one side there is, but then on the quieter road on the other side there isn't. There's lots of like toys floating around in it, shaped as...
Loch Ness.
And it's really weird. It's full of peat, and it looks really dark. And because it's so big, it's basically like a mini sea.
Yeah.
It's bigger than a picture of Resi. That's saying something.
So you didn't see it then?
No, I didn't see it.
I mean, going back to what you were saying about Polo, where I could say different as well. I've definitely seen a ghost. Definitely.
I've seen ghosts at work.
At the nursing home I used to work at, definitely. There used to be things you'd see down corridors, and then when you look back, they were gone, or there'd be cold spots, and it was the middle of summer where it was baking hot, and because it was a nursing home, the heating was on 24/7, and yet you were freezing in certain spots in that place. Yeah, I've seen a few things.
I'd love to do that old Ghost Adventure thing, with
Oh God, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah.
Who's here?
No.
Bacon. Tweed. Knee face. What?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Gal.
I'd love to definitely look into that sort of thing, or do that somewhere. I think work would be quite interesting.
Just because it's an old building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you get.
I like to do it in general,
vibes.
though. When when you go to these castle things, or even the closed
house.
building next to my house that's been closed for years. That'd be quite interesting, probably. Yeah.
So I'd always like to stay over somewhere.
Yeah.
Like a B&B or something.
I want to do one of those tours at some point. Where they go to an abandoned asylum or something. Yeah.
But something about that though. If it's like a tour,
No, because there are points where you get to go off by yourself and explore.
Oh.
Because
yeah, but you don't know if anyone's like in on it.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? You don't know if it's like when you go to that haunted place in Stratford, there's a guy like hits on the wall, and like.
Yeah, I'd be up for it, but I think I'd soon change my mind once I was there.
I've always liked aliens, just because there's so many different theories. You know, are they just people coming back from the future? You know, people we've never seen them, but there's lots of evidence that proves we have or we haven't. But then for me personally, it's almost like maybe if we haven't, and say they're all fake, just for argument's sake, I always think it's hard to imagine how big the universe is, and just for argument's sake, we're a grain of sand on a beach.
Yeah, an infinite beach.
And perhaps, you know, it's so big that other life forms are just so far away and probably have similar technologies, they just can't get to us.
I always love that T-shirt. Well, I think it's very true. You know, the biggest sign there's intelligent life out there is they haven't contacted us yet.
Yeah,
because I think we're too infantile as a species.
Primitive.
You know, primitive. Yeah, I think we're too waterworn at the moment to be approached. Not to say that they won't one day, but I think we've slightly gone off topic.
I don't know, it'd be interesting. But
it's like Bigfoot. There's so many Bigfoot videos out there, isn't there?
And it's called different things depending on where you go.
Yeah, and like the Yeti or
Sasquatch.
Just briefly about aliens, there was some people reckon they made the pyramids, don't they? And stuff like that.
Yeah. Some people think they were like landing spots or something for them. Or
do you remember that landing spot we had in the field as a kid, Polo?
You mean crop circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it briefly. I think that was just done by us, to be fair.
You ruined my dreams, Polo. You and Jordan up in the night, like, burn a circle.
I think we just like hacked away the grass, made a circle, and then you were like, "They've come back for me." We were like, "Yes, your spaceship's come to collect you, David," because you were a bit of an alien back then.
I was fun. So that's just ruined movie now. All these years for aliens landing.
It's like when you find out.
He is, for all those kids listening, Santa's 100% real. I met him last week, talking to him on Facebook, and we were talking about the new Jurassic Park film.
No comment.
But yeah, do you have a favourite mystery of the world?
Favourite? See,
out of the main ones, or ones we haven't spoke about yet?
Probably ghosts are my favourite, even though things like that chill me to the bone. It's because I think it's just the whole excitement of it, if that makes sense. It's like going on a ride at a theme park, a scary ride, but it's just a thrill.
And it's something you can never 100%...
Yeah, because you have photos of people, but there's always people like, that's fake, that's Photoshop, that's edited, blah, blah, blah. Unless you've actually seen or experienced anything yourself.
And there's some people that will swear to the day they die that they've seen.
It's like ghosts itself doesn't really bother me. It's the whole what comes with it, like what happens to you when you. Because no day's guaranteed, is it? And it's like when you go to sleep at night, you sleep knowing you're going to wake up. If you dream, you dream. If you don't, then you awake within a second. What happens when you die? I don't believe you can. Your body just dies for eternity. Something must happen to you after. I can't imagine not waking up.
They say that you at the point of your death, you actually weigh 25 grams lighter than when you were alive, don't they? And they reckon that's the way you soul. No. You lose 25 grams at the point you die. People say, oh, it's your breath just leaving your body, but
it's just gas.
Yeah, that's why I heard it was just your light, but air or whatever.
Who's to say
it's a nice thought, though.
That was Dave being like, no, it doesn't happen. When you're dead, you worm food.
That's what I mean, yeah. I
not at all. I
can't imagine not waking up.
Speaking of, what about zombies then? What's everyone's opinions of those bad boys?
I think zombies are more of a fantasy.
Zombies are a weird one because I've read things,
but they do
possibilities of an outbreak.
They do reckon there's diseases that can cause.
All it takes is being bitten or whatever by something, and
well, look at like rabies. Yeah. I think the closest that we'd ever get to like that was like the 28 Days Later film.
Yeah, but I don't believe obviously dying and then coming back. It's like you're still alive. You know, like just rage.
Yeah, like
so you're not walking dead. You are just a tote. You can run. You can open doors. You just,
been like 28 Days Later.
Yeah. That's the one thing zombie apocalypse. I think I'd be alright with. But no,
we've got an action plan for that.
The rage virus.
Yeah, definitely.
No way.
But anyway, yeah, it's an interesting topic.
I take my own life.
No, it's definitely an interesting topic. Sort of.
Yeah, when it comes to this, that's the only thing that like baffles me is what happens to you, because I can't imagine just not waking up.
Fair enough.
It's a weird one.
And I suppose just going on from that, just any of you great listeners out there have chat out if you have any opinions of what you think of the mysteries,
experiences,
or do you just think it's a load of rubbish and we should just never speak of it again? Or do you have some very interesting views and opinions on it that you want to share with the world? Feel free to do so below. Don't forget to share, like, comment on this video, share it to the world, talk about it, and listen to other fantastic episodes, shout out, and look forward to the new ones coming very soon. So from me, Egg, see you later. From Tribune,
see you later.
And from Polo,
ta-da.
And from all the TV Random crew, see you next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.